you don't really want it to stop, but um, and the only way we can see it not stopping is we'd only offer this label to somebody who we trust, and you're a person who we trust to potentially carry on the legacy. Now, it didn't take me long to decide to to get moving with it. I only bought the goodwill, which was the label names and the ability to continue releasing new music. And
Mm.
it was almost like, those cereal packets. I don't think you get them as much anymore. But when I was a child, you get a cereal packet and you buy the cereal packet and you get something free inside, like a toy
Yeah.
car or something like that. Well, what I got free inside, which I hadn't realised, was John Askew, right? I bought a record label and then free inside was John Askew. And I don't mean that in a nasty way, but what they'd done is they just started because Eve had gone was going was in a little bit of a downward. It had done 50 odd releases, and all labels kind of sort of tend to have their day kind of thing. And so they'd started this label with John Askew called Discover, and they were up to number nine, right? And so the first release I ever did was number nine. And then I was just told about this guy, John, and um, I think John was a little bit worried at the time because I think he felt like he was in for the long haul with Stefano and Pablo, and he was like didn't know me or anything like that, but we met and we got on like a house on fire. And yeah, the first release was Arc in the Sky, Vancouver, and then I remember then John just saying to me, "Oh yeah, we've got this guy, by the way. That number 10 it's a little bit rough around the edges, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic, right?" I said, "I will say it's Thomas Datt. It's Thomas Datt. It's a track called 2v2. Um, I'll remix it to give it that Discover sound. We've got to kind of guide Thomas a little bit because it's not quite there on the production and all of this, which we did. And just before this goes off for too long, and I'm talking for too long, one thing I've never told you, right, Thomas,